Community members expressing concern today about possible SNAP benefit fraud and what it could mean for their daily lives. Mark Jones with the Mississippi Department of Human Services joins us now with more on how to keep your benefits safe. Mark, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Glad to be here to share with our clients.
Yeah, so we've heard from several families here recently worried that they may be going hungry over Thanksgiving and Christmas because of stolen food benefits. Have you heard anything about these recent reports?
I checked with our Office of Inspector General, who investigates multiple types of fraud, especially SNAP fraud here at our agency, since that's our largest program. And we haven't seen a significant increase across the state, but we do know, based on historical evidence, that around the holidays, as people's economic activity increases, that there are stronger instances of fraud, not only with credit cards and with debit cards, but as well as EBT cards. Anything that has a magnetic stripe and is swiped at the retail outlet can become a victim of skimming. Many of us across the state are very familiar with that, traditionally at gas pumps and at point of sale, and that continues to happen, especially around the holidays, unfortunately. And the agency, the Mississippi Department of Human Services, does have some tips to help clients, but also regular general consumers to be aware of that this holiday season.
Yeah, so what are some ways people can protect their cards and PINs?
Specifically to SNAP cards, but also to your own debit card. Anything that uses a PIN and you've used it at a point of sale, change that PIN number frequently. That's probably the safest thing to do. With your EBT card, you can actually monitor your account. So monitor your bank account, monitor your SNAP EBT account. We encourage our clients that are on SNAP to utilize the common web portal at access.ms.gov and register an account. Out of 268,000 SNAP users, we have about 250,000 clients that utilize that to monitor their spending and monitor their account to see if there have been fraudulent charges, but also changing that PIN frequently, if not after every one of your transactions. That is a smart way to use your EBT card. Also, when you walk up to a point of sale, jiggle the card reading machine to ensure that nothing seems out of place. One of the tips that I've heard from police before is if you swipe and it has trouble reading that magnetic strip, or it has trouble reading the card, at any point, you need to jiggle that and see if there's the potential for skimming device there. As well as also around the holidays, we see text messaging, phishing scams that come up where people are wanting to you to click a link and then share your card number and your PIN. MDHS will never send a text message to you asking for your PIN number and for your account number. We already have that information that we need to handle your account. We will never ask for that PIN number or your card number. And those are just tips, especially coming around the holiday season, to be aware of for your credit card as well as your debit card and your EBT card.
Right, and when you do go online to that portal to monitor your account, you do have 30 days to report the fraud, is that right?
Yes, once you find out there's fraud, you have 30 days to report it in order to get those reimbursed funds through December 20th, as long as the federal government is under the continuing resolution. SNAP clients who have had their benefits stolen through skimming, and those can be verified, MDHS until December 20th can reimburse those funds based on once we verified that claim. So go to our website. The number one thing to do, if you suspect fraud has happened, please call our card service center to, number one, report the fraud, and that will put a hold on your card and allow that fewer funds to be transacted off of that. And then we will trigger a new card to be sent within a few days. We also ask you to go to our website and submit a stolen benefit attestation form, which allows us to reimburse those forms. And all of those are in the link that we've sent in our press release today. Again, you have 30 days to report that from the time that you see the fraud in order to get those funds reimbursed. We don't want anyone to go without this holiday season. One of the target populations that we want to be aware of some of our older Americans, our senior adults, receive SNAP benefits at a lesser amount than traditional SNAP. And so some of them will save it up for part of the year in order to have those holiday meals. And so we ask them, if you haven't used your card in a while, check that balance, make sure you change that PIN after you do it, because we want our older Americans also to be protected from fraud.
Right, great advice there. We appreciate all of those tips, and we thank you so much for being here with us today.
We appreciate it. Thank you. And we just encourage our clients to monitor those accounts, and if you haven't, register for the Common Web Portal.